switch over. From what I know, I didn't look at any detail. I just looked up how long this game actually was. Apparently, we are actually pretty close to the end. From what I looked at, so hoping we can obviously. I want to be able to finish this game tonight. Come on. Sometimes Streamlabs likes to be. There we go. Yeah, I hope to finish this game in this little session. This probably won't be too long of a stream. Once we beat the game, that'll probably just be it. But and then I don't know when I'm gonna go live again. Hello, clown. It was nice to see you. Yeah, I don't know when. Obviously, I'm gonna go live next. So, yeah, I'll save one. Trying to remember exactly what was so. I mean, it hasn't been that long. But yeah, last time. Okay, we've been like kind of marking where all the kills have been happening. We
Dead
haven't
air
seen.
is a crime, Forrest.
So yeah, we're about to figure out if we actually saved the Jason, the dude that got stabbed. We haven't gotten confirmation that he's alive yet. We talked to one girl through everything. Was it Casey? We talked Casey through trying to stop his bleeding, and we got somebody over there to help him. We don't know if he's still alive, but so far we've only not been able to save two people: the reporter and the guy at the waste disposal. Both of those were my fault. I was just not fully listening. I need to listen a bit better. But everyone else we've saved. We learned that the killer has actually been calling into us the entire time and presumably has been listening to us this entire time. And that there's also potentially a connection with every victim. And that every victim might have had something to do, or at least is knowledgeable about the death of George Barrow, which was a kid who authorities thought drowned, but we saw from the autopsy that was done by the doctor we saved earlier, uh, there might have been foul play. That he might have been, that more than likely he was chased and then killed, and then his body was moved into the river, where we actually learned that the woman we saved first, Sandra, saw the body. She was the one that found the body. And then she was told to lie about where she found it. And Clive, our janitor, who apparently has kind of just been going around and he's been leading the cover-up behind it, we learned. And he's been kind of telling everybody to be hush about everything, so. I'm interested to see how all... I mean, like,
Come
some of
on,
them...
Forrest, put some music on already.
Hey, I'm going over lore. Give me a second. Like, some of them are obvious on, like, what's going on. Like, the reporter, I can see why he would be attacked, because, you know, he's a reporter, he's doing the news. I mean, he can obviously help with the cover-up pretty well. But some, like, and obviously Virginia, she was the one that did the autopsy. But I'm interested to see how everyone else kind of is connected.
What song should I play?
So we'll go ahead and put the record on, and we'll get back into it. Okay.
Coming up for your listening
We've been keeping
pleasure,
up the
it's Caged
vibes,
Tiger,
keeping everything
with
light.
their single, One Last Goodbye.
It's getting pretty late. This might be your last break for the night, so try to enjoy it.
Yeah, I know.
Give me a buzz when you want to go back on air.
Potentially our last, like, little moment of like a break before we get back into it.
Locked tight.
So apparently we unlocked every door in the building, so any other locked doors are never going to be openable. There were those other records. I wonder if I could find those. There are like a bunch of other records, because there was an achievement I did see as well in this game to find every record and then find every cassette. I don't think we found all of either of them, and I kind of want to see if I can find the rest of these records while we have kind of them during our last little break here. Take a bit to like kind of explore. I didn't see anything in here, but you never know. I saw the record that I think we are missing. I think I saw what it looked like. It was, it had a lot of blue on it, a lot of light blue. Hmm. I have no idea where the hell it would be. Hmm. Get one ticket, sorry. So there's nothing in the office. I don't remember seeing anything in the basement. Did we find... I think we did find a record in the basement. So I don't think there's any records in the basement. I think we already found that. There better not be like any like loud banging sounds, I swear. Yeah, these are like all the records I guess you can get. Yeah, it's this one right here, this like sunset one. I'm coming to get you. Like obviously there could be a moment where we get it later, but just in case we can find it now, I want so I can find it. That. Any other records? I think that has to be the last record because I think we have all the other ones here. Oh yes, the it came from below. Magazines. I really like this environment, by the way. It's a really neat little environment. I like how even though it's technically free roam, it's not really like obviously we're walking around, but we're still like kind of stuck, which I like that because like it kind of adds to like the feeling of we're kind of just helpless. Like we can't really do anything here. Like yeah, we can walk around, we can. Oh, there it is.
Nice. New music to
Okay,
play.
yep, that's all the hidden records. But like, we can walk around, we can do this, that, and like, we can kind of explore, but not really. Like we're still stuck in the station. I want to know if this radio is for anything. I turned it on when I was down here. In case, like, we could, like, hear Peggy and she was, like, in trouble or anything. Because we also know we left the basement door. I mean, I don't know if he said he locked it when he came in. I don't remember. I don't recall if he actually mentioned that he locked it. But as far as I know, that basement is still open. And the killer could easily still get in the basement. Hell, that's what I'm thinking. I'm still under the impression that, especially now that we know that Dawn was the killer when she called us, it makes even more sense that she would get us out of the fucking basement just to kill us. Or just to, like, get the door open. Also, I did not know there was an achievement. I just kind of played that because I wanted to hear it.
Let's roll.
You got it. We've got another call coming through, too.
Let's do
Welcome
it.
back to 189.16, The Scream. I believe we have another caller on the line. How are you tonight, caller?
Forrest, it's me, Roller Ricky.
Hey!
Oh, and Maxie's here too.
Good to hear from you again. How are you both doing?
Oh, we're good, man. Thanks to you. You're like our guardian angel.
That wouldn't be a bad look for you, Forrest. A little White Wing Halo number? Maybe something for the K-Fam Halloween party.
All right,
Yeah, okay.
everyone, let's calm down. Ricky, I'm just glad we could help you and Maxie.
Is there anything else we can help you with, Ricky?
Actually, I think I have some info that might help you.
Did you see or hear anything during the attack earlier?
Not exactly. You see, man, me and Jason know each other.
You know each other?
Yeah, we went to Gallows High and played on the football team together. He was a gnarly offensive linesman, and I was our star wide receiver. Runner Ricky, they called me.
All right, and what does that have to do with tonight?
Hello?
Well, because George, the guy who drowned, he was on our team too.
Tell me about him.
The connection.
What was George like?
I
There
didn't
goes
know
a
him for
modern
long,
Stephen.
man. Sad to say. We had our first team party on the night he drowned. He seemed like such a good dude.
That's just my daily
Ricky,
life.
were you there when George drowned?
No, man. Once the party turned, I beat feet out of there. Man,
Temple says he won't play a female character in GTA game because they're capable of hurting. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's
I remember George and his girl there. There was a whole lot
this.
of love.
This new
man.
GTA
I could
has
see it.
had a lot of idiots coming out of the woodworks.
Ricky, listen, this is very
We
important.
know it's Dawn.
I
We don't
need to know
confirm that.
everything about her.
I didn't really know her before, or see her after that. I never even got her name, man. I just remember he called her Bean.
Then what did she look like? Please, tell us anything you remember.
I just remember a pretty girl, man. I'm sorry.
Ricky, you said the party didn't last long. What happened?
We were just having a good time, and then the next thing I knew, everyone was running for their life. I looked up and saw a goddamn whistling man in the trees. And I never ran so fast in my life. I ran straight home. Didn't know about George until next morning at school.
Oh.
Guessing it was whistling night, wasn't it? That the whistling man was just another kid.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know how George died, but I always felt like if anyone
I think this
deserved
is
to
a. I
die
think this is
that
a
night,
very much I know what you did last summer
it should have
moment.
been me.
And the killer is blaming everybody that could have done something about what happened.
Ricky,
Like they're
That's
targeting
wonderful.
Ricky, even though he technically didn't
You're
do
not a
anything.
bad
He
person.
didn't help, even though he was there.
I know
so.
that now, man. It took a long time to learn, but yeah, just thought I'd tell you all what I know.
Thank you, Ricky.
this helps. Thank you.
So that's why
Got it,
George.
man.
So yeah, George was
Anyway,
running.
I think it's time
Bell.
for me and Maxie to free up your phone lines.
Knocked him.
Thanks for
Probably
listening,
knocked
man.
himself
I'll
out.
let you to it.
So he wasn't dead, just unconscious. They thought he was dead, and so they hit his body in
All
the
right,
river
folks.
where he
Looks like
drowned
we got a new lead
because he
in the
probably couldn't.
case.
He didn't
If
wake up.
anyone has any info about this mysterious being, please call in.
If she was George's girlfriend back then, she's probably in her mid to late 30s now.
Yeah, that checks out.
Huh. Oh, we have another call coming in, but hang on.
What's up, Peggy?
Peggy?
You're gonna want to take this call off the air.
Who is it?
Just do it.
All right, folks, it's time for another track. Here's one to help you sit back and relax. We'll be right back after this. I hope this is good news,
So
Peggy.
speak up. What's going on
Who have
here?
we got?
Find out for yourself on line 1.
Oh, is it Leslie?
Hello?
Yep.
Forrest, I'm glad I got back through to you. Sounds like it's been a busy night, huh?
Surprise! It's Leslie, our 911 operator, leading the charge from Henderson to come save us. It's so good to hear
So
from you.
is she only
Are you
just now
okay?
back on her way?
I am. I'm driving back with an officer from Henderson now. We got back into radio range a little while ago. We've been listening in, but haven't been able to get through until now.
Okay. Just help us on.
It's been non-stop since you left. Please tell us you're bringing help.
You bet! I'm leading a whole goddamn squad towards Gallows
All right.
Creek as we
Just
speak.
one cop. I thought that too. She's got.
Turns out somebody had cut the
She said she has a
phone
squad.
lines. They had no idea what was happening.
That's great news. That's crazy about the phone lines, though. Do you think the whistling man cut them?
I'm guessing so. I don't know how the whistling man did
Yeah,
it.
cut the phone lines
that
in a
doesn't
different
matter right
town
now.
4 hours out.
Listen, we're coming in hot, but we need your help.
This was heavily
I know
premeditated.
Gallows Creek isn't a big town, but if we don't know where the whistling man is, we can't get him. Her. That's where you come in.
Oh, do we have to track the killer down?
You can count on us. What do you need?
It might be a long shot, but here goes. The whistling man already called up a few times.
Hmm.
I bet she calls again. We're still a little ways out of town, so if she calls, stall her.
Are we gonna have to
Buy
use
as much time as you can for us
string
to
an
get
IMK
in.
game?
And while you're talking
Indeed.
to her, try to figure out where she is. We'll be listening in, so once her location is known, we'll head
Oh
straight
boy,
there
it's gonna
and
be
end
our
this nightmare.
final test.
I'll do my best.
I know you will. Heck, I can see the headlines now. Forrest Nash's interview of a
We have to
lifetime.
keep her talking and get details of where she's
Anyway,
at. All right.
I'll radio the other cars.
Maybe that's what
and tell
these
them
like
the plan
these
as it
sticky
goes.
notes come in. It's like we can mark the
Hopefully
landmarks.
The next time I see you, it'll be with our killer behind
So I've been using them to
bars.
mark where the kills have been.
Take care now.
We'll see you soon, Leslie. Oh, thank God. It sounds like this is almost over. We're nearly through this.
All right.
Best we don't waste any time then. Let's get back on air.
So yes, hello,
You got
Ruby.
it.
Hope you're doing good.
Time to turn the music off. Bringing you back live.
The music is like
now.
my one moment
Welcome
of
back to
peace,
the
so turning it
stream
off
with
does
me,
hurt.
Forrest
It's like-
Nash. The line is lit up, but before I get to our next caller, I just want to say things are looking up. It's almost over. But for now, let's bring in our next caller. Evening, caller. This is Forrest Nash.
Hello, Forrest. This is John
Hello?
Hedges. I'm here with Casey. I wanted to give you an update on Jason.
John!
How you doing?
Is he going to be okay?
He's a fighter. He'll
Let's
be
go.
fine.
We did save
Got him
Jason.
stabilized and resting in
Nice.
bed. We're preparing to move him to the hospital.
Thank
I was
you
very
so
worried
much.
that we messed that up.
If you hadn't been there, then... God, I don't even want to think about what would have happened.
Of course, Casey.
So,
We're
we're
just
still on
happy
our
he's
streak
okay.
of
John,
We've only
Casey,
gotten 2
you
people
two
killed.
did all the work. Tell Jason to get well soon from us.
I guess 3 if you want to
Whatever he's up
count
for.
Jimmy, but
Well,
Jimmy
why
got
don't you
himself
tell
killed.
him yourself?
Is this Forrest?
The one and only.
The one.
I hope you're feeling better.
It's good to hear you, Jason. How are you?
Oh, well, you know. I've got a hole in my stomach, and there's a knife in my leg, but John gave me something to take the edge off. So, I might feel even better than either of you. Oh.
Take it easy until you get to St. Gabriel's.
I will. But, before
Thank
that,
you for the alert,
I
Ruby.
needed
I
to call
appreciate
you.
it.
I'm guessing the Whistling Man is still out there?
Yep. As far as we know, anyway.
Hope you have a good
I
time,
was
Mom,
worried
for
you'd say that.
your other stream.
God
I
damn
hope
it.
you have a good time.
Actually, I'm glad you called.
I do appreciate
I
you
wanted to talk
stopping
to
in.
you about what happened earlier.
Go for it.
We spoke to Roller Ricky not long after you were
You can
attacked.
hear Jason saying
You
something
spoke to
besides
Ricky?
groaning sounds.
Was he... Is he alright?
He is now. I mean, he was attacked earlier, but this call came after.
Hey, guys, I'm really sorry, but there's a call on the other line. I just need to
I'm
make sure we don't
curious.
have another
Jason was
situation
talking
brewing.
to them.
You fill Jason in on what happened. I'll be right back.
Sure, Peggy. Sorry, Jason. Where was I?
Because
Yep. Ricky's fine.
yeah, Casey said
You don't
Jason
need to
walked
worry
up and
about
it's like
That's
they
a
were
relief.
talking to them.
He told us about George.
Sounds like everything's finally coming out now. It's been tough to hold it all
I'm gonna
in.
guess because of what
Sounds like you've been
Dawn
holding
said
back
to
about
Jason. I
something
think
awful,
Jason was the
Jason.
one who played the joke.
I'm part of the reason my
Yeah.
best friend is
I think
dead. For it.
Jason was the whistling man.
And the few
back,
who knew
uh,
about it
during
said
that
if I
prank.
ever said anything, I'd find myself in jail. For a long time. It was hell. And then the town just moved on. Like he'd never existed.
What happened that night?
I went along with the stupid prank, that's what. Whistling night. Some of the guys on the football team had an idea for a way we could haze the newcomers. We decided to plan a party in the woods and have the Whistling Man crash it. It was stupid. We each had a role. I was the stabbed friend. At the party that night, I left the group for a second.
Oh, so he wasn't the whistling.
Met
He
our
was just.
Whistling Man.
He was the victim.
Pretended to get stabbed in front of everyone. Started an almighty panic. Those screams. That was the last time I saw or heard George alive.
How did George die, Jason?
I don't know. I was playing dead. But when I heard her scream,
Ricky mentioned a girl named Bean. Is that who you mean?
Bean. Oh, yeah. I guess George did call her that. Yeah. He called her Bean. I heard her again tonight, Forrest. Her name was...
What?
Oh.
What happened? Are we still on air?
No, we're not. Seems like the power is completely gone.
How do we get it back on?
I don't, oh, we can use the emergency generator down in the basement. Reggie picked it up a while ago in case we ever needed to do an emergency broadcast.
An emergency broadcast?
Emergency? You know, nuclear war, alien attack, broadcasting a serial killer's location to the cops so we can end this nightmare.
Fair point.
It's in the storage area in the far back corner, up on the wall. You might have spotted it earlier when you were digging around for all those tapes. It'll have a big red button. Just press that. I'll see you when you're back.
Storage area in the far back on... Okay. Why is our back door still unlocked? Why are we not? Look at the storage area. Why does he have a boombox here? I just noticed this. Why does he have a boombox? Okay, I need to be serious here. Okay.
I'm not getting in there tonight.
Head to the basement. Yeah, the basement. Good audio levels in the stream, by the way. Yeah, I left everything the same from what I did not touch the audio from the last stream. I made sure to, because everything was good there. I didn't want to mess with it. Wait, the storage area, wasn't that here? No, we might have seen it. I'm trying to remember if I did see the generator. That's the outside entrance, which looks like, yes, it is indeed still fucking open. Which means, yeah, we are not learning our lesson. We have 2 completely open doors for this killer to get into the room. Which really just does beg the question.
Far back corner. Why is this station so big?
Oh, yeah, wasn't it that thing I said that looked really weird? Yeah, this thing, isn't it?
That must be it. Oh, we've got power.
Okay. Dude.
The whistling man. I need to warn Peggy.
How, where's the intercom from down here? Need to get to that intercom and warn her. And probably fast.
Peggy, are you there? Are you... Peggy? I need to get back upstairs.
What? They're already beating me upstairs, that's the bad part.
What the hell?
Yeah, they're okay. Okay. Oh my god. Oh no.
Oh no. Peggy, where'd you go?
You're kidding, dude.
No way. This can't be happening.
What? Hello?
A call. Where's Peggy, Don?
Have some patience, Forrest. It's almost the end of the night. Almost the end of the show.
Oh, come on.
It's not over just yet. Got a little time still. So let's make the most of it.
What do you mean? Make the most of it how?
Well... I thought we'd end tonight's Whistling Man special with a special guest.
Who?
The one who started it all. Oh, let me take that out of your mouth and...
You crazy bitch! Let me go!
So wait, who's
to the
this?
air, Mr. Teddy Gallows Jr.
Wait,
So who's this? Now I'm curious. Is this maybe Peggy? Have we been being played like a fiddle this whole time? We'll see.
All gonna
I
come out
don't know.
tonight, Teddy. Your daddy and his money saved you 20 years
So
ago.
Teddy was the whistling man who did the prank. I got it.
With all the money in the world.
I should have figured he was gonna
Wait.
come back.
where the hell is Teddy? How are you talking to him if you're here with me?
Because I'm not there with you, Forrest. I'm here with
Oh
Teddy.
boy.
And if he says where that is, well, he knows he'll get it.
Wait, then... Who am I looking at?
Forrest Nash, let me introduce you and all
Who is
of
it?
Gallows Creek to my boy.
Oh.
Your son? You mean you...
Oh.
that he...
This is a family
Yes,
affair.
Forrest. He and I had a son.
I literally called that. I fucking called that. I literally called it. There were two killers, dude. Or at least multiple. I knew it.
Of course.
I'm so proud of
That
my
explains how
huge
you were
brain
always
for that
able
one.
to get around town so quickly.
Hang on. Did you say Barrow? Then are you?
Let me just get this mask off. Damn uncomfortable thing. No wonder Mooney went
Damn.
crazy wearing this. There we go.
Marie Campbell? George's old girl. Oh. Well, it sure has
You look
been
like you've seen a
years
ghost.
Since I last saw.
Oh, now you got me thinking about. That's Billy Loomis, right? Is it Billy or Stu that said it? I think it's because I know the surprise. I mean, yeah, it's Scream. I know surprise is from Stu. Oh no, it is Stu because it is no, it's Stu. I remember now. I thought it was Billy, but no, it is Stu because she locks Stu out of the house, and I think she assumes that he gets killed outside when she lets Randy in. Okay. Oh, is it Billy? Because Billy does get stabbed, but I think it's Stu. Because I think Stu is also taunting her about she thought Billy died. I think it is Stu.
Oh, God damn it.
Good reference, good reference. I think Scream 2 is better than 1. I like Scream 2. I think 1 is better, but 2 is good. Yeah, where's this going?
Where are you going with all of this?
Everyone's gonna know now what Teddy did. He killed George that night. This night. 20 years ago.
Listen to me. You. Ah!
You're gonna talk when I talk to you. And not a moment before. Meanwhile, Forrest,
Frog.
I'm gonna give you the chance to talk.
What's necrotic?
You're gonna help me reveal what really happened to George all those years ago.
I mean, I think I have to. If I don't, 2 people might die, because we don't know where Peggy is, so she could also be in danger, so... Let's do it.
Okay, Marie. I'll do it.
We have to just go with it.
Then let's talk about the night George was murdered.
Murdered? Listen,
Like, we need to stall her, but we also need to, like, make sure she doesn't
I
kill
said
him.
you speak when you're spoken to.
Which this dude sucks,
Now.
and I don't want to save
Now
him.
you've done some good work tonight.
I really do
piecing
want to see
together
people.
what happened to George 20 years ago. And that's why I want you to interview us.
Okay.
Interview you. can do that.
Thank you. I want you to help me and Teddy tell the story, Forrest. Do a good job. And hell, you might be the only one to leave here alive.
Why am I being threatened here? I'm just doing the DJ.
To drag this out.
Yeah.
If I can buy Leslie time to get back to Gallows Creek, and if I can find out where Marie is, then this can end.
Do we have a map in here?
Teddy, we'll start
We
with
do not.
you.
Okay.
Just, talk me through what happened that night. How did it start?
How would I know? It was 20 years ago.
Be honest, Teddy. So we need to stall. Having, I think, her hit him and telling him to be honest, I think we need to find answers that'll stall it, but not make it obvious that we're stalling. Is her name Barrows or is the clock tower? This game does have a lot of horror references, so I could believe that they're making reference to clock tower there. I personally never played the games, but I could see it. I don't think this option really matters that much. It's either we have her hit Teddy, which I do hate this guy, but I think we just need to...
Teddy, be honest with me,
play it
or
straight.
we're both going to die.
Honest? Forrest, I'm trapped here with a psycho. Ow. What the hell? God damn it. Okay. Our first team
Check our
party
bias at the
was
door,
coming
yeah.
up. And when
Much as I
saw the
hate this
date
dude.
it was scheduled for, I
Trying
had
to save
an
as much
idea
as we
for
can.
a way we could prank the new guys.
The night Moody vanished. Whistling night. I mean, probably tell me why that night. We know why it's that night, but this could give us time.
What made that night special?
That was the night Mooney went missing.
If we just auto-assume the night,
Pass it up. I was just
There's no
surprised
time.
no
Take
one
less
had
time.
ever thought to do it before.
Wait. You mean this was the first whistling night?
Keep talking, Teddy.
We
the first time?
went up near Whistling Point. God, who was there? Me, Jason, and George, of course. But George didn't come alone. He brought Marie.
And Roller Ricky, he was there too, wasn't he?
Yes, Ricky was there
Runner
too.
Ricky.
Runner Ricky, our wide receiver. I helped him off the bottle, you know? Because I'm a decent man.
He's really not
Is
making
that
this
so?
easy.
Yes, it is. He came apart one day. Some people do. He had some issues. Wasn't stable. I didn't want him to hurt his chances in life. So, I helped him keep himself together.
You were afraid he would talk about that night, weren't you?
Keep talking.
About midway through the night,
Mm.
we put the prank into action.
We looked up at the trees and saw Jason there. Bloody, like he'd just been stabbed. And the whistling man. Everyone ran, screaming. George and I and Ricky, we got left behind. But Ricky was in on it too. I know he was. He and Teddy were as close as anybody. Teddy must have
actually
told
wasn't.
him the plan.
He actually didn't know. He told us he didn't know.
No, Marie, you're wrong. Ricky didn't know.
What?
Did you miss that part of the broadcast?
Yeah, he
I
told
spoke
us he
to him
had no
earlier.
idea.
He had no idea what was happening. He said he was as terrified as anybody. Isn't that right, Teddy? You didn't tell him, did you?
Ricky never could keep his mouth shut. If we told him, he would have given everything away.
But he, well, it doesn't matter.
It does matter.
He's mouth enough to tell anybody about it afterwards. He's still guilty.
It was just a stupid prank.
If he didn't know, who the hell hit a Maria? Just a prank.
How can you still say it was just a prank?
Oh, come on. Oh, God damn it.
You made George
Just to get hit
Jason
anyway.
had been murdered. He thought his best friend was dead.
And so tonight you stabbed him for real?
It's the role he wanted to play.
Jason's still alive, Marie. He was with a friend. We talked her through how to stop the
Yep.
bleeding, and got him professional help just in time.
Oh. Well, shame he didn't have the good sense to die earlier. He's gonna regret that. Enough about him. Me and George took off running, but somehow we got separated in the woods. I ended up near the bottom of Whistling Point, and when I noticed George wasn't with me, I panicked. And then, I don't know how he snuck up on me, but the Whistling Man grabs me. I scream, and he starts laughing, telling me it's just a joke.
I can stall for time here.
Who was it? What happened next? How did you feel? What's gonna cause the like? I feel like if we ask who was it, she's just gonna get mad because we know it's Teddy. What happened next is just gonna auto track us to what's gonna like the next course of events, which she's gonna go to anyway. What was the other one? How did you feel? I mean, I feel like either how did you feel is the best answer because we know who it is. It's Teddy. Like, why else would she be torturing him? Like it's obvious it's Teddy. That's just really a dumb question. What happened next is just gonna push this conversation too fast. I'm thinking, how did you feel? Is our best bet here.
How did you feel in that moment?
I felt like
Because
nothing
we
was
can get a
real.
rambling here.
I felt small and confused. And
Who was under the mask? Okay, yeah.
Who was under the mask, Marie? Who was the Whistling Man?
it was Chuck.
Oh,
Chuck Brody.
I thought it was Teddy. Okay, never mind.
Laughing away. But then he stops. And he's looking up. At the top of
I'll
Whistling
shut my mouth. I
Point.
didn't
What was he
didn't say
looking
anything.
at? Teddy. What happened next?
They see George fall.
I mean, it was just
Teddy?
Yeah.
George fell off Whistling Point.
Where were you? How'd you know why he fall? We know why he fell. Probably where were you?
Where were you when it happened?
You pushed him. You were up there. You were dressed as the Whistling Man too, and
I didn't push him, God damn it! I just
Okay,
chased
so he
him
was
up
dressed
there
up as
and
a movie point.
He kept backing up. When I saw he was about to go over, I reached out. That's what you saw.
you liar.
It's not my fault. He didn't know it was a joke. If he'd had any brains, he would have realized.
He's making this so hard to want to save him. He
Bitch.
really is.
No one's going to believe this. After all you did.
I believe her, and then why the cover up even if you didn't push him? I mean, still, even if he didn't push him, still his fault. The cover up makes sense because he's the son of the mayor. Like, that's. I guess the cover up could get us talking a bit more about that as well. So, maybe that is the best choice here.
If she's lying, why the cover up?
My future was at stake, Nash. You know what it's like. People like us are bred for bigger things.
Keep
I'm
making
going
it
to be
harder.
mayor of this town, Forrest. And then governor. And then, who knows? What happened?
If this guy's
that
unsavable,
night
honestly,
was tragic.
I'm fine with
It
that.
should never have happened. But it was a mistake. It was just a stupid joke gone wrong. So my father sent Clive out to clean it up. Why should a blip?
That's why Clive was involved in
future?
doing some cover-ups.
George was a blip?
He wasn't a blip.
He wasn't a blip.
His father covered it up from there. I searched for George's
Try and
body
get
all
Marie to
night.
not freak out. If she freaks out, we could.
Sandra found him the next morning.
Teddy
while
could
Jazz
die.
ran.
She found him in the river, but she lied about that to protect Teddy.
She said something about her rent going up. Unless she...
Yeah, they were all blackmailed, I
Teddy.
feel.
Did your father own Sandra Sharp's dance studio?
It's Gallows Creek, not Sharp Creek.
I'd answer the question if I were you, Teddy.
Yes, okay. We own most of the town.
That's it then. Your father was going to run her out of business, unless she lied and said she found him in the reservoir instead of the river.
What my father did in his business dealings
It does.
is nothing
really
to
does.
do with me.
The false reports. That's why you killed Sheriff Matthews too, isn't it, Maria? Not just to get him out of the way, but...
Everyone was in on it, Forrest. Even the coroner wrote a fake report. Said George was drinking. That he just got himself into trouble. And
Fake report? I only heard the tapes.
you'd be disgusted by it.
For all it's worth, Virginia
Yeah, everyone
didn't
had their
have
arm
much of a
twisted into
choice.
this cover-up.
She had a sick sister whose treatment
Everyone
she
was
couldn't
blackmailed in
afford.
some way or another.
She played along with the gallows to save her sister's life. And her own.
Even still, she should have told the truth. I did my part. I tried everything I could think of. I even went to the newspaper, but no. That coward killed the story.
Yep.
But Maurice Russell is dead now.
Yep, that was Maurice, unfortunately. Again, I think we need to try and keep her calm. If we start saying things that agitate, this could get worse.
You've been
Side
through
with
hell,
her.
Marie. I'm sorry.
You've got no idea. It never
She's just
started.
kicking him now.
I shouldn't have pushed my George off a cliff. I should have been punished. He's coming to a stop. At least for now. Here,
It's okay.
where George and I first met.
George and I first met. Okay. Do we know where that is? Where George and I first met. I mean, they were in high school, so maybe she's a high school.
Before he joined the football team.
Before he joined the football team.
Was right after he shot the winning throw.
Wait a sec.
School gym, the football field, the what? It's the football field, right? Wait, no. No, because he didn't. It'd be basketball. So they're in the gym. Because it said before he joined the football team, he shot the winning throw. He clearly had to have played basketball. Because that's the only way that makes sense. So it's gotta be the school gym. They're in the school gym. But do we say we know where she is? I mean, that's a good idea. I'm gonna make a save. It's not the roller rink. That makes no sense. That would just be the complete wrong option. It's either football field or school gym. I'm thinking it's the school gym because the football field doesn't make sense. Shot the winning throw is not what you would say if someone made like a good pass. You know? Like someone made like a good pass in football. That's not what you'd say. Shot the winning throw would make more sense for basketball. So I'm thinking it's the school gym. And I assume we have to just say it because I think we're on the air right now, right? So the cops can hear it. Yeah, we're on the air. School gym.
Gallows Creek High. In the gymnasium.
That's right, Forrest.
Yeah.
Not that it matters, but yes, we're here. Anyway,
What are you looking at?
I think that about...
Oh! Well, it kind of just spoiled what's going to happen here, but I got a steam achievement saying that we saved Teddy.
Wraps up the interview with Teddy. So...
Marie? Where?
Oh, Peggy's there too?
Peggy!
Teddy?
You've got to help me.
Quiet.
Okay, so now we gotta save Peggy.
Now I have to talk to someone who mattered more than you whoever did. Peggy. It's been so
What did
long
Peggy do?
since I've seen your face. I worried you wouldn't come.
Oh.
Marie! Oh my god. I thought you...
And here I was, thinking you'd forgot me.
I'd never forget my
Oh.
own sister.
Sister? Peggy, what's happening? Why are you even there?
Wanna explain, Peggy?
Earlier, while you were speaking to Jason, I got a call. Do you remember? Well, it was from Dawn. She said that my sister Marie was there that night George died.
Oh boy.
That I should come to the gym for a reunion.
And when you walked in, you found out.
That my sister
Oh boy. Okay.
is the Whistling Man.
Good to see you too, Peggy.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
She said that it was my last chance to see my sister. I knew if I told you, you'd try to stop me.
Yeah.
Or come with me when we need you on the radio. And I just...
I'm sorry. This has to be a lot for you.
What happened to you, Marie? You just disappeared
him
one
go.
day.
Disappeared. I was thrown out, Peggy. I begged Mom and Dad to do something about what happened that night, but did they care? No. They told me to stay
I don't like how
quiet.
close he is here.
They only cared when they learned I'd been with George. And
Marie, I'm so sorry. I never knew.
it's not your fault. Really, it's Mom and Dad I should be seeing right now.
It's
But
not a
since
fault,
they're
then why are you?
gone, well, I'll have to settle for the next best thing.
What? No. Okay. I see the option down there. Is that why you attacked Eugene? Oh yeah, because Eugene's parents are dead. So she's just going out. Oh. Okay. Yep. I think that might be a good thing to actually bring up. Is that why you attacked Eugene? Because that obviously that stalls for time, but also it does confirm a connection. So she was going after Eugene because his parents were presumably involved, but they're dead, so she just went down the line. Next best thing, you mean Peggy? Don't. I'm gonna go that way you did, Eugene.
Wait. Is that why you went after that kid in the men's maze?
Eugene Stein.
Because his parents?
That's right. Eugene's parents were there that night too.
Yep.
But they got themselves killed in a bus accident. And since only their child was left,
Marie, please.
Mom and Dad are gone, Peggy. Besides, you forgot me. Just like the rest. You forgot.
Anyway, prove you didn't forget Marie.
Find something that proves Peggy never forgot Marie. Oh, that. Happy birthday, sis.
Marie, Peggy never forgot about you.
Yep.
Keep your mouth
So
shut.
now you're great
She
and
kept a card from you. She kept it here
Yep.
on her desk.
What card?
The card you made me for my 8th birthday.
What does it say then?
you're great and eight.
Happy birthday, Peg. Now you're great and 8. Love, M.
Henderson police!
Did we do it?
No! Henry! Get out of there!
Peggy!
We have 2 wounded, and we're in pursuit of the suspect.
Henderson police! Freeze!
Forrest!
Leslie, how's Peggy?
She's been cut pretty bad, but we're here now.
I'll be okay.
Oh. Did I save him?
Marie!
Hey, officer!
I got the achievement. We saved Peggy. Okay.
I need you
Keep
to look
going.
after Peggy. She needs help. Now, we got here just in the nick of time.
Where's Marie?
She bolted right as we got here. The police are right on her heels. It won't be long now.
Let's go,
It's
dude.
over, Forrest.
folks. It was a long night, but we made it through together. I'm gonna head off to go check on Peggy. This has been Forrest Nash.
Make it better tomorrow.
Let's make tomorrow better.
Dude. Oh, Forrest Nash. You could die at the end? I guess, yeah. So we only lost 3 people. Oh, so you can actually save Martina. I thought that was just a guaranteed death. I like this little credits thing. It's cute. So we only lost 3. Wow, there are a lot of people that could have died.
This is Officer Trout.
What?
Come in. One suspect is in custody. We trailed the other suspect into the nearby woods.
Yeah, so we didn't save Martinez. If they took a taser, we could have saved Martinez. Again, that was a mistake on my part. We saved Chuck, we saved Seth, Lisa. Those were the teams. Which I didn't want to. We saved Teddy. We didn't save Maurice, unfortunately. Again, that was my mistake. I take responsibility on that one. I saved Eugene, Ricky, Kyle, Chad, Hot Dave. Murphy, unfortunately, he died as well. I'm trying to think of what I could have done differently there. Maybe I was supposed to pick Jericho, Old Man Jericho. He would have gotten there faster. Maybe that was it. But I also think he wouldn't have been a good choice. Maybe I just picked the wrong name. Yeah, we saved Forrest, obviously we saved Peggy, and then the rest of the team. I'll take that. Only missing 3. Oh, now you're barking. Now you're barking. Hang on.
Suspect cornered at the top of Whistling Point.
Wait, hello? Oh, we're good. We're good. Alright. So, that. Yeah, I'll take only getting 3 people killed. Out of everyone that could have died, I'll take that. Are they not gonna catch him? Is that what's gonna happen? No, they're congratulating you. Hi, baby. What are you freaking out about? It's nothing. Now.
Don't move. Nobody else has to get hurt.
How do I feel like one of these killers is gonna get away?
Stop! Suspect has jumped.
Oh.
Officer Lugo, do you have a visual? Negative. No sign of the suspect anywhere.
I wonder if that's the mother or the son that's running. Also, it's cool actually. I like we get to see what everyone actually looks like here. I don't think that's what I talked about. I also get to see what everyone looked like. Murphy having the big handlebar, or yeah, like the handlebar mustache and long wavy hair like that is very fitting. Maurice looks like an older dude, you know. Everyone looks about how you think they do, honestly. So at the end, one of them got away, technically. Because they didn't ever found the body, so... God, please let there ever be a sequel to this. I would love that. This game was amazing, by the way. Maybe Probably on like my off time, I'll go through and see if maybe I can actually save everybody. I will try to do it without a guide as well, because the process of figuring out what to do was really enjoyable. This is a really fucking fun game, dude. I really like this. I love the story. The character's really nice. This was really well done. Yeah, there it is. This Killer Frequency. What a phenomenal game. They need it. I need another one of these ASAP. There is something about, like, games where you're, like, a radio DJ or, like, you are in charge of, like, broadcast, like, equipment that kind of hits different. Like, there's a VR game that I played a while ago that I kind of want to get back into whenever I get my new setup, and maybe I'll stream it, called Not for Broadcast, where you are you're basically seated entirely within a broadcast booth, and you have to live censor, like, shows and, like, news broadcasts as they're running. And it's really fucking cool. Like, it's a really cool game. I don't think it's entirely VR. I think there is a version that's non-VR, obviously, but I think the VR makes it a more immersive experience. It's also really fun and really well done. Has a lot of cool little, like, broadcasts for, like, obscure sports, stuff like that. That's really fun. So maybe one day we'll throw that on stream. But yeah, like, games like this concept of, like, you are stuck in a radio station while there is just something going on outside. Again, like that movie I talked about last stream, Pontypool, I think it's called. Same concept. They are trapped in a radio station while there's, like, a virus outside. And it's just such a good, like, little single room horror that does so well at, like, just capturing that effect of, like, you are hopeless. Like, yeah, you kind of feel like you... Like, here, we kind of felt like we were in control because we're guiding people through, like, how to escape the killers. But at the end of the day, we're not safe because even we got trapped, like, at one point. Like, we were threatened to be killed. So I really like that. It's just such a good fucking... Just such a good fucking game. Really well done. But, yeah. I mean, I figured we were close to the end. I didn't think... If I had known we were probably like an hour off the end, I might have just finished the game last night, but I was very tired. So I'm kind of glad we did this. Kind of full awake. You know? But yeah, that was Killer Frequency. And with that, that'll probably be the last stream I do on my current setup that I have at my current desk. Because the whole thing going on is I'm going to be moving house very soon. I say my family is going to be moving house very soon, and I will be getting a new desk, new setup for all my stuff. Hopefully a better connection so my streams run a bit better. Although this actually ran pretty well, because we got, like, a little Wi-Fi extender that lets me kind of wire in, but hopefully I'll have a better thing going there, but and hopefully it'll let me to stream a few other things, like consistently stream on my Xbox, maybe stream some PlayStation games, some VR games. I do have an Oculus that the space I would get in my new setup would allow me to stream some Oculus games every once in a while, if the connection also allows it, so that'd be really cool. I fucking would love to do a Resident Evil 4 VR stream. I tried doing that at one point, didn't work. I would love to do that. Here's to a smooth move. Yeah, we're at that phase now where everything's getting packed, and I just want to be done with it. But yeah. I'm not sure when the next stream will be. It will be after the move, so it'll probably be sometime. Probably not next week, because that's when we're going to be going in, but probably next weekend, like the weekend after next, or potentially the week after next. Well, I'll try and do probably a smaller stream, just doing something random to kind of, like, see how everything goes, make sure everything works. But yeah, I'm glad I did this little stream for Killer Frequency. This game was really fucking good. If I haven't said enough, it's really good. Yeah, I guess I should probably put like that on. Going to see if anyone It's like, oh. Oh, well, you know what? You know, Bart isn't live, but it looks like their Destiny is. So let me get over to my thing. I don't know how to read from here. So it will go ahead. That's stream details. I haven't done in a minute. I'm gonna send you guys over to Destiny Grace. Looks like they are playing with Bartimus Max, fellow gamer you may know. They're currently playing Dead by Daylight as well. Looks like they're having a grand old time playing Survivor. I hope you enjoy their content. I hope you enjoyed this stream, and I hope to be back soon. I really do want to try and get something going here, like a schedule going that I can follow, or at least just like a good chunk of streams that I can do. But we'll see. Hope you have a good time. I'm gonna send you guys over now. Well, thank you for coming in, Clown. I'll see you guys next time.
Thank you so much for the